Okay, so we're going to work a bit on our arrangement. What I want to do, and I do this with sort of when I'm arranging my own tracks, is to just create some scenes, and we can sort of play with some different sort of steps of our structure, and we'll see how that's going to fit into our arrangement. So what I want to do is create just the sort of start, which is going to be our just really our kick and our basses. So we'll copy down kicks and our fast basses. And what we want to do is take out sort of any of the hi-hats and stuff that we have in. And we can start naming these scenes. Just name it start. And then the next bit is when we sort of want like the drums and the offbeat bass in, and those fast basses as well. And then we'll continue on with probably bringing our synths in. And when you're in this situation where you've got a new scene with stuff you are already playing and you want to add stuff to it, if you click on that scene and capture and insert scene, it'll take all the stuff that's playing and just insert it into a new scene. And the next bit we'll add is just this sort of fast driving synth, or maybe we'll add these stabs in. And again, we can capture and insert scene. And then we'll bring our sort of fast drivey bit in. And then maybe our pad. And then that bit will be building up, and then we'll want some sort of a breakdown. So in our breakdown, we'll probably have our kick. We'll have our offbeat chorus bass. So we're going to switch the chords at this point. And then that'll help us just get down into the chorus, or into the breakdown, which will probably be and this is really just to help us with our sort of rough structure. And then we'll bring in our silence, and we'll have this filtered down when it comes in. And then we'll play that for a bit, and we'll add all our sweeps and all our big fills, and then it'll kick into the sort of main section. And then we'll play that round for a bit, and then it'll drop into sort of the driving bit again. So we can sort of use the start bit with one of the other sounds. it's always nice to have a sort of a nice drivey, chuggy bit in. So we can add that in. And then that'll build up. So we'll add our bass in there as well. And then we'll build it up with our and we'll capture and insert that. And then our stat string. And that takes us back pretty much to this point. So we can capture and insert that. And then that's sort of the main basics. So we'll go through and we'll name these parts. So we've got our start, and then this is our build up, and then our breakdown. And then put our driving bit in. And then once we get to this bit, we can go back to our breakdown. So this just gives us a rough idea of structure for scenes. And if you're playing out live as well, it gives you a sort of an already done set of scenes that you can use in our arrange mode. Play a performance out live. Okay, so there we go. I find that a quick way to sort of get a basic structure of a track. And what we can actually do now is sort of grab from where we sort of started again, which is this breakdown section. And we can just copy and paste that all across. And we can, you know, when we're going through to sort of tidy up our arrangement and finish it off, we'll be obviously extending some of the bits and sort of cutting down some of the others. But this sort of gives you a rough idea of where you are for your time, where your breakdowns are going to sit, and it sort of gives you something to work on through the rest of your track. So there you go, there's our basic structure. And in the next video, we're going to work on tidying up and adding maybe a couple of new sounds.